guys, it's me, Dino Gamer, and today we are creating a dinosaur Jurassic ecosystem in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Let's get into it. Okay guys, we are in the map we are going to be creating the ecosystem in. But basically, yeah, this is the map we're going to make the ecosystem in. It is a medium-sized map because I don't feel like going through having to do a massive map thing. But yeah. And now we're going to play some creation steps. Now, the reason, if for some of you that are wondering, the reason it works to create an ecosystem is because of the special thing Jurassic World Evolution 2 has. And that is the automatic bay. This basically means you can have a set amount of dinosaurs in that can come from this thing, right? And what that means is basically it's almost impossible to not, like, it's hard to explain. But basically that just makes it to where you can have a set amount of herbivores and stuff so your ecosystem can work. Now, we are going to be placing these, like so, in strategic areas, so that when the dinosaurs are released, we're going to try to get them to herd into this middle bit, where there's going to be water and all that. That is for one reason only, which is if they are pointed in different directions, they will not go in the middle. And if they do not go in the middle, we don't get our ecosystem, we just get a bunch of dinosaurs roaming about on their own. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is our ecosystem. Now let's get our first dinosaurs in here. And if you're wondering, I have made many ecosystems in the past, just to like, test it out and stuff before this video. And yeah, I almost always start off with a Dinosaurs because it is so cool, and you'll see why. Now, over here, let's have a Gallimimus. Yeah. Gallimimus. Or we could have Homocephala. Now, let's have Gallimimus. Yeah. Now, we want to set our eggs to random, so we have biodiversity, so we don't just, like, see the same skins over and over. Hey! Dryosaurus! Let's go! Look at him! It's hatching out. Now over here, let's hatch dinosaurs that can fight back. Let's see. Ooh, we could do a Stygimoloch. Well, let's do Pachycephalosaurus. Because Pachycephalosaurus is stronger than Stygimoloch for some reason. Stygimoloch? No. We'll have eat. And then, you know what? We'll also have a big guy come out of here. Let's have Sinoceratops is really cool. Sinoceratops is a very underrated dinosaur, in my opinion. It is one of the cooler, I feel like, dinosaurs in the movies. Just because it actually has a fight scene. Like, I don't think we ever actually see a herbivore fight a carnivore in the movies. We only see carnivores fight carnivores. But yeah, because the Sinoceratops is the only one that fights a carnivore, and that is the Carnotaurus. Only one. I feel like it's just some wasted potential. Now, let us have our carnivores. Now, actually, we're going to wait a little bit to get all our dinosaurs out, then we're going to release carnivores. Okay, so, we've waited a little bit, now let's add our carnivores. For carnivores, we're going to just do a synthesized dinosaur, because the carnivores don't really need to, like, have infinite because they're already overpowered, you know? Yeah. And if you're wondering, later on, I will be modifying the genomes of different guys. Of different dinosaurs, just because it's just not going to be fair. And also because I just don't agree with what they've done with most of the herbivores, making them so weak. Yeah, we're going to start off with some Pyroraptors. Because Pyroraptors are 100 times better than like any other raptor in the entire series. And I will fight you about it. I will. That does also because they have some of the coolest skins in this game. Well, these are some wars and they have such bright colors and stuff. It's just looks cool. And also in Chaos Theory, that Pyroraptor is absolutely the Atrociraptors in that fight. Now, we're gonna find the strongest of them. Okay, the strongest. Just this one. We're gonna favorite it. That's just so we can keep track of the strongest dinosaurs in each group. Now, there's a fight happening. Stigi versus Stigi. Pachy versus Pachy. Pachycephalosaurus versus Pachycephalosaurus. I don't know why I thought there was the two Mohawks. I think number 2. Yay, I was right. Right. Okay. What we are going to do now is let's add another, like a competitor to the Pyroraptors. We need something to compete with them. We also just want to what should be their competitors, actually? Let's do monos. Let's do Monolophosaurus, let's go. Yeah. Oh, just all the galleys are hugging this wall. Here we go. Yeah! Okay, now we have a competitor for Pyroraptors. There are 2 of them with 100 dominance, but I'm just not really favoriting both. So let's see how the territories are going. The Pyroraptors, only 3 of them have gone over here. The other 3 are just spawners. They so far do seem though to be splitting up. Pyroraptors seem to be taking over like this half, with the monos seemingly heading towards this area. Which may or may not prove good for the monos, because that means they will not be fighting the Pyroraptors that much. Unless the Pyroraptors intrude on their territory, or vice versa. But I doubt they're gonna do that. But what are you doing? But there's nothing over here. There's just barren wasteland. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, look. Oh, he's hunting. Oh, he's hunting a galley. Oh, dang. Teabag, teabag, teabag. Teabag the galley. Honestly, Scotia. What are you doing? Okay. The Sinoceratops is not going there. Now, what we are going to do is let's add a. Or you want now? Let's not do that yet. We'll do that next episode. Next episode will unleash Apex. But for this episode, this is just a start out. Let's add two guys. Let's have the Australopithecus. Apex for this side, okay? Let's have all 5 of them. And on this side, let's have the concave. Now, what I does like about Concavinator is the fact that you only have 2, so this, just to like even the egg batches up, make this fade. Let's have aggressive. Okay. Let's have the Apexes for now. Until next episode. Which are some of the coolest dinosaurs in this game. Definitely top 5 best dinosaurs. And then another good contender for top 5 in my opinion. The Concavinator. Now, for any of you that don't play this game, basically, what I was talking about earlier with the dominance thing, is that basically the more dominance is decided by the combination of a dinosaur's stats, combination of their attack and defense, which are right here. You combine those, then you go over here. He has aggressive, he has 35% dominance to his total. So, 35% plus 58, 35% added, 35% of the total of 58 plus 18 is 102. That's how strong he is in combat, 102 dominance. And basically that just means the more modifiers you have that modify dominance, the better you are. Now there are some modifiers, like earlier I did see some skittish. Some dinosaurs can get skittish, which means they lose 50% of their dominance, and this never goes away. As far as I know, this almost never, if not ever, goes away. And that will minus you by half. There are also things like vulnerability and strong and all that, which are just fancy words for, yeah. Yeah, now we have our apex predators. We have the Concavinator for this half, and the Australopithecus for this half. Okay. Now let's see what's going on with these guys. Ooh, we have injuries. Organ trauma and a concussion. Do they fight each other? Oof, all the apexes are just like having their own time away from each other. Australopithecus apex is actually closing up on Pyroraptor apex, while Monolophosaurus and Concavinator are getting closer. He who controls the water here controls everything. Because the water's just in the middle of everything. Sinoceratops are just having a good time. They're just like having a good time. Having a good time. Sorry. But yeah. We're having some conversations. We're having some convo between the Australopithecus. Nice, nice. How's the war between Pyroraptor and Monolophosaurus going? Because I'm just gonna assume they're fighting. They hate each other. They're both carnivores. Yeah. This game just does not know. This game just does not realize that just because they're carnivores doesn't mean it's gonna kill everything in the world. Which is why things like battle royales in this game work so well. Speaking of which, next video I post may or may not be a battle royale. I have not decided yet. Ooh, we got our first casualty, Pyroraptor. Meanwhile, we have actually the strongest of the Australopithecus fighting a Pyroraptor. And seemingly losing. Yeah, no, he's losing. Which doesn't make sense, because he's like twice his size, so I mean, alright. Just chill out. So, it seems like Concavenator's biggest opponent isn't actually going to be the Australopithecus, but is more so actually going to be Pyroraptor. Because Pyroraptors are beating the Australopithecus. On bad. Monolophosaurus are fighting each other, that's not good. We have Pyroraptor killing a Dryo. That's an interesting turn of events. What's going on here? They're hunting a galley, but which galley? That galley. Okay. Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna end it off for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.